Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are back with our Union forces in Grand Tactician, the Civil War. This is our Union playthrough. McClellan finally saw some action up here in Winchester. Pretty good victory for McClellan considering he had 3-1 advantage. I don't think there was any way possible he could have lost that. He did push out Herbert's corps, so we have to keep an eye on where they head. They start heading into the north. We may have to send McClellan after them. Down here, we have 3rd Corps under Hooker and 4th Corps under Chamberlain. Their readiness is still pretty low, so they can't really do anything. Fortunately for them, it looks like the massive Confederate troops here are getting ready to go somewhere. Hopefully they go this way and not this way, because that could be a problem. As far as what we have coming down the pipe, we have the 5th Corps under George Meade still getting ready. He's going to have almost 31,000 men when he's ready to go. We have our action out in the west. Here we have the 6th Corps just formed up under Major General John Reynolds. They're dealing with the Biloxi Bay Squadron, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and grab the Lake Michigan Squadron and bring them down here. Hopefully they can get rid of the Confederate naval forces that are sitting there. We've got 3rd Corps under Sanford. Pretty good readiness. Gonna move him into Memphis and retake that. We've got a lot of Confederates ready to go, so we're gonna move him right into Memphis. Coming down the pipe for the Western Army is 5th Corps. They're on their way down. We're going to have them join with 3rd Corps and then start pushing south. We've got 4th Corps that is moving down into Alabama. 1st Corps is still working on this fort here. And 2nd Corps is just kind of sitting there right now. They're low on food. 32,000 men. And we've got the Army of the Tennessee with 29,000 men right here. They're kind of holed up just outside of Knoxville, around the border area. I did send 2nd Corps from Army Group East down to assist. 61,000 men. If we can get them in time, we should just have them withdraw. Policy-wise, not a lot has changed, because we just had a pretty quick battle with McClellan, 6.8 days until we get Diplomacy 2. That's going to open up some more weapons for us to upgrade our armies with. I'm probably going to set the upgrading to auto, just because it can be such a pain in the ass to go through all of my armies and manually click here, click there, click there. He's raiding Block Island Sound Squadron. The 1st Block Island Sound Squadron is blockading. They have an alarming condition. 2nd Block Island Sound Squadron is raiding here. And we do have, here's the Gulf Blockading Squadron. They're still making their way up to Mobile Bay area. Start blockading that. So let's get into the action and see what we can come up with. Alright, glorious victory at the Mississippi. The Biloxi Bay Squadron is in retreat, so we kind of alleviated the pressure there. Army Group East, wanted to show you that real quick. They did pull down south. Unfortunately, it looked like they had started heading this way. So I'm bringing McClellan down here. He's going to take up a position there. These guys, all right, there's our Diplomacy 2 policy. Let's pause real quick. These guys all pulled out. Got the Atlantic Blockading Squadron that's... I guess they just let them go, but that's okay, as long as they left. Once these guys' readiness gets up to where they can move, I'm going to move them right into take Fort Norfolk. That should do it for what am I thinking? Virginia. Alright, Army of the Tennessee. They're encamped. We should probably start making moves here. Looks like they went right past us. Interesting. Let's hit play. Bring you guys along through this part. There's Herbert's Corps right there. Irving McDowell, they're going to encounter them. So, they in fact did not go towards the capital like I was expecting them to. We do have Winchester back in our possession, so that is a good thing. And this supply depot is also in our possession. Okay. Let's check on our Army Group West out here. Alright, so we have Decatur, Alabama now. Fantastic. And if I'm assuming correctly, we do have Memphis. We just have to get these guys out. What are we looking at for force strength here? 11,000. Not bad. It's not something we can't handle. So we're going to send 4th Corps. Let's have them take Corinth. I don't want to start heading south with these guys until this army's dealt with. 5th Corps is still on their way down. Got a policy we can select. I was thinking about freeing the slaves. Once in effect, it will prove the Union cause is just, increasing support in the Union by 5% and discouraging the European nations from intervening in the war. Relations with Europe is up 20%. But the South gets a 0.5% or a 5% increase in their morale, which I don't really want right now. We could do confiscation. Let's see. Increases Confederate support. 52 days for that. National morale drops by 0.2 or 2%. Speed of replacements is 50%. That's letters of marque. Confederate sea trade down. Industrialization. It's 34 days. We could go with Diplomacy 3. I don't want to drop... Well, I guess I just did. I was accidentally clicked there. Well, we're doing Enrollment Act, so there we go. Alright. I'm going to have you build a supply depot out here. Now, for some reason, my game hasn't updated with all the new economy updates, so I seem to be left in the dust as far as that goes. There's the Mississippi Squadron. I think they're the ones that whooped us last time. 7 ships, 26 guns. We've got 10 ships and 35 gun. Yeah, so we'll have them come down here and hit them. Alright, see what happens. Very curious where the rest of the Confederates disappeared to, but Atlantic Blockading Squadron. Let's find something useful for you to do. Don't see much in the way of Confederate Navy here. 5%. I have them come down here and give them orders to blockade Savannah. Alright, their readiness is getting up there, so they're going to be able to move pretty soon. Alright, so 2nd Corps. Army Group West. Units with low morale, almost 5,000, wow. That could be a problem. We're going up against Heth's Corps, this unknown unit, which we'll get there in an hour. Alright, so let's get into this battle here. Alright, Battle of Strawberry Plains Bridge, Tennessee. We are deployed to defend. Here is the objective right here. The troops we are going to be facing, looks like they're going to be coming down this way. I'm assuming they're coming down this road and are going to hit us somewhere along this line. That's why I deployed like this. I've got brigades out in the woods, kind of in a bit of a fishhook. We do have one brigade I detached of my cavalry to guard this crossroads. They're one of the ones with low morale and 76 men, so they are out there watching the crossroads. Our artillery seems to have a fairly decent field of fire over the battlefield, so we should be good in terms of being able to cover their approach with our artillery. I've detached Sturgis's 3rd Division of cavalry. I'm going to have them scout up the road. I set them to evade. So we're going to play. I'm going to send these guys out. I'm going to do it slow so we don't get caught off guard here. Have them come up here for now. We will look around, see what we can find, and get back to you when the enemy is in sight. And there we have it. The cavalry has come into first contact with the enemy. They are coming down the road here. So, with our 5,300 cavalry. We are going to hit them here and then pull back. Once we get them into position that I want them to be in, I'm going to dismount them and send them, let them hit the enemy as they come down the road. They're starting to come down the road in force, though, so we may want to consider just pulling them back. I did rescind the evade order, so that they are not going to be running from the enemy here. Kind of looks like they're not doing what I want them to. See if we can just move them individually. Now we're supposedly detached, but not really. And you can see they're starting to build up, so now my troops are moving into position. It is quite a ways forward, so we can hit them and then pull back, rejoin the line, or hit them here until the end of day, because that's coming up fairly shortly. I'd say probably a couple hours. If we can cause some damage before the end of the day, I would be okay with that. Alright, Cummings Brigade. Okay. Dismount. Dismount. Have you come over here. Like this, and pretty soon we're going to be engaging the enemy. Alright, once they get into range, they will open fire with their mixed cavalry weapons. Just haven't been able to get any upgrades for the cavalry. I don't think that's where I put you, but well, they are coming a little closer than what I was expecting, but they're gonna shoot. There we go. Let's get these guys dismounted. They do have the bulk of the Union, or the Confederates, coming down on them now, so this may be a pretty quick pullback. Thomas's brigade. Are we coming into melee here? Looks like we pushed him back. Alright, he's starting to fall back too. Hit Thomas. So far, so good. Okay, he broke. He's in the process of breaking. Let's have you pull a little bit further over here. Have you line up next to him. And then let's see, where do we want you? Put you right here. Slight repositioning here. See what the enemy does. Samuel Sturgis is holding the line against an entire Confederate army. All the rest of our troops hang out back here. I don't have a problem with it if he can handle it. Once they start to show some morale issues, I'm going to pull them back, though. They are under artillery fire, so that may be something to consider. Green's Brigade with 2,700. We've got this artillery here. Okay, let's push you up. Have you push up as well. Maybe I should have just focused on this one area over here. I'm going to have you actually fall back a little bit here. Get you out of the range of the artillery. Stafford's Brigade, Cash's Brigade, Colquitt's Brigade, all pretty powerful. Moore's Brigade's here as well. Enemy behind cover. It looks like Colquitt's starting to come in on us. Alright, they're starting to push, so let's have them fall back. Give the fallback order. Have you come over here. Should be the end of day pretty soon, so we could bring these guys back. Of course, that's going to mean this force is going to redeploy. Have them mount up. and just give a division-wide order to come back here. Right, he's about to break, so we're going to rally. Give the order from the division commander's level as well. Hopefully they can pull back in time. Oh, there's one that's broken. Van Cleef. Alright, come on guys, pull back. Should be the end of the day pretty soon here. Come on, Reno, pull back. Reno's not. Says he's confident. Guys just don't want to pull back for some reason. Guess I can do it individually. Get our commander and move him down here. I guess they're going to stand and fight no matter what I tell them to do. Well, at least we know they're coming down this way. There, he's finally pulling back. So is he. All right. These guys are running back to the front. I'm okay with that. All right, 3rd Division. You come back like this. Just waiting for the end of the day so we can just teleport them back. Make sure you get into a nice neat line before you fall back. Sort of this dancing around there right in front of them. Come on. All right, the end of the day is here. Troops resupplied. You can redeploy. We'll get 3rd Division. Put them over here. Like this. I'm going to give the order to rally at the commander's level. Oh, it's already there. Fantastic. Now we can push play. And we are going to let them come to us. Well, day 2 came and went with no sight of the enemy. I've just kind of been sitting here staring at the map, collecting the victory points from sitting right on the objective. They've decided not to engage, so I am going to probably take matters into my own hands here and do some minor redeployment of my forces. Gonna get my cavalry, bring them up. And we're gonna get this division here. Bring them up over here. I can't just sit there and wait for them to come to me. Just way too boring. So we're going to do some redeployment. Let's move them forward a little bit. Actually, what I want is get Cadwalader, bring Sturgis up here. Cadwalader, get you up here. Probably move you out a little bit. Oh, look at that. Alright, so change of plans. Let's just get everybody out of the way so I can see them. Get our cavalry, put them right on the road. Still a little worried about them sneaking around the back of me and hitting the objective from the rear. But for now, this is what we have. I'm going to send my cavalry out once again. See if we can find them. Get Reno. Alright, he's already detached, so we'll send him up like this. We did get our 3rd Brigade back that was routed. Once again, I'm going on the defensive, or on the offensive, on my defense here. I've got McReynolds with his 71 men sitting right on the objective. Really kind of wondering, well, there they are. Strange place for them to be sitting. Let's pause. Have you pull back. Like that. And I guess I should probably decide if I'm going to attack them or not. Because they are coming right at me. I actually decided, it looks like they got into a bit of a mess here in the swamp. Nice. Right, we are up on high ground here. Let's pause and start issuing orders. Okay, that artillery's got some pretty good line of sight. These guys do not, so let's get them up. Let's get our brigades start coming up. Alright, these guys are in a fairly good position. I could probably move them up a little bit. They've got good line of sight. They've got good line of sight. Our cavalry has returned. Unfortunately, my artillery from this side detached them, so they're back here. That's alright. So we're going to move this entire division. Move them up like this. Okay. See if we actually get into a battle today. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long for something to happen. Alright, they have sighted the enemy. At least some of them. Where's Thomas going? Alright. Doesn't look like they're too inclined to come at us. At least not right now. "94 men in 4th Brigade. I'm going to have to do something about that. 2,600 men with their mixed muskets still. That's not good. Move you up closer. Get our commander out front. Start moving these guys up as well. Hopefully I don't block my artillery here. Alright, these guys are still moving into position. And they are on long range. We're hitting them with artillery, so that's a good thing. These guys are firing. Move these artillery pieces up on this hill here. Okay. Right, they're idle, so we'll move them up a little bit. Looks like they're coming at us from over here. Just fine, I guess. These guys are on the wrong side of the battlefield. So we're going to take our cavalry. That's an interesting formation. Move them over. Really don't want to move these guys through a swamp. Keep you moving up. And bring you over here in case someone breaks. Get our commander up a little closer. We're going to start coming at him from this angle right here. This brigade, division, sorry. Bring you down like this. Our guns back here are unfortunately detached. I guess we can bring them up into the combat area. Up to the front lines. Alright, they're starting to stack up on our right. Balls Brigade. Come up. Like our other divisions, moving into position. Thomas's brigade of Colonel Thomas, after heavy fighting, is disintegrated with 1,000 men, surrendering to the enemy. Not good. So we lost the whole brigade. That's not good. You moving up over there where I want you. You with your 2,800 men need to get up into the action here. Give the order to dismount. Okay. You come up a little bit. Like we're marching up a hill, but it seems to be doing okay so far. You come over here. Fourth Brigade, now 94 men. Yeah, we can leave them there. Alright, we're moving up on this mounted artillery over here. They should be moving in. That's pretty close. Pretty close in terms of casualties and percentage. think we probably hold the advantage right now because we're sitting on the victory. Or the objective. Move you up. Actually, I don't know which one I clicked on, so have you fall back a little bit. And then have you, well, he just broke. But you can come up, take his place. It's not letting me give orders here. There we go. Had the commander rally. Okay. These guys are still moving. Unstable morale. I don't know if I want to send a unit up there just to break, but alright. Cummings detachment's about to fall apart. Oh, these guys are idle. .4. Casualty rates are pretty close so far. I really wish this guy would rally so he could get a little more use here. They're not even firing. Okay, how's our other division doing? Moving into position? Bring you over here. Start moving our guys slightly forward. Okay, cavalry, let's get you doing something. Alright, so far so good. About our artillery, what's our artillery up to? They're firing, it looks like. Always a bonus when your artillery is actually doing something. Whoops. Sorry about that. On the downslope of a hill here. Why are you moving over there? Still pretty close, but the percentages gap is widening. Alright, we broke Colquitt's brigade. Alright, let's start moving up on this clump over here. And start bringing our infantry back over in this general direction this way. Let's get our cavalry moving over this way so we can start hitting these guns. I think we've got a whole division that hasn't done much of anything. Okay, we're moving in. Pressing the attack forward. It's a pretty big brigade right there. All right. They are pulling back. That much is obvious. Actually, cancel that order. I want you... Where are you going? You're going up there. Yeah, we can have you come over here. He's moving up there too. Guns are still hanging out back here. Alright, that battalion snapped, so we can start moving up on the next one. Actually, I want to hit this. Oh. There. These two are facing down this whole force all on their own. Gray's Brigade, Humming's Brigade, which is pulling back. Enemy is retreating. Okay. Very good. Oh. What are we doing here? Oh, they must have taken the guns from the enemy. Strawberry Plains Bridge. You can get it up to a major victory. Probably not. Not even close. %. Nah. Alright, 2 minutes left. Here we go. Minor federal victory. We lost 6,500 men, all of their guns. We lost no guns, 4,800 men. There we go, a victory for us. Robert Patterson The odds were about even, so I'm pretty pleased with that battle. We'll see where the Confederates head after that. Army of Tennessee fleeing in panic. Colonel Van Cleve loses face. It's alright, so they are... These guys got pushed out, so let's see which way they run. Probably up into Virginia, so we may have to have McDowell come in and join up here or deal with them as they flee up into the Virginia area. What do we have? The Army of Alabama moving in, 32,000 men, 10 guns. That's probably going to be something that 3rd Corps and 5th Corps are going to deal with. That'll be for a future episode, though. If you like this episode, hit that like button. If you want to follow along through the rest of the Union campaign, hit the subscribe. I wouldn't mind having you. Leave your thoughts, tips, and advice in the comments below. And we will see you for the next episode of our Union campaign. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very, very good day.